As Ajo drifts off to sleep, the visions become clearer, overpowering. When he tries to get up to escape them, he finds his body to be paralyzed. His thoughts, presence of self, and ego are all pushed out. The arch-militant is completely consumed. He is galloping on all fours along a wall with a mass of other demonic creatures, circling the massive room of a temple, or perhaps a fortress. At the center, locked in a suspension chamber, is an artifact. A staff of 2 hands wrapped around an orb. It radiates with a delicious power, and the desire he feels to be near it, to have it, is palpable. Surrounding it is a squadron of Deathwatch Marines, laying down heavy fire upon a swarming mass of filthy human fodder and warp spawn. The engagement has been going on for some time, as dead bodies are littered heavily upon the floor. Then, at the entrance of the room appears a demon prince, with 3 fallen Astartes. With a signal from the prince, Ajo's demon descends upon the Deathwatch squadron at full speed. Many of the demonkin explode to bits from bolter rounds, but enough of them engage the outer ring of the Deathwatch Astartes to overpower and kill 2 of them. Within moments, his prince and the brothers are fighting alongside Ajo's daemon. The prince roars an order for all others to back away. Perhaps the prince wants the glory to himself. Perhaps he enjoys the battle with the Astartes. Or perhaps he just doesn't trust the other demons near the prize. His prize. With a standoff of bolters between the fallen brothers and the remaining 8 Deathwatch Marines, the prince challenges them to one-on-one combat. The Deathwatch attempt to trick the prince by charging in a single-file line. Stubbornly they fight. One by one they are struck down, heavily wounded. The prince saunters up to the suspension chamber with a starved smile across his face. He takes hold of the artifact, and the surge of power can be felt by Ajo's daemon. The Deathwatch Marines muster themselves to face him, but they are overcome by the chaos the artifact wields as the demon prince draws upon its power to break their wills. The Deathwatch Marines cannot look upon the prince. All but one. He stands defiant, chanting verses unheard, but it causes Ajo's demon to retch.
How do you know that prayer?
Yells the demon prince. In response, the Astarte shouts back.
I am Captain Pahalia, last of my chapter, and on my oath, you shall not have that artifact!
Pahalia takes up an all-out stance with his great axe raised overhead. He yells his prayer and the vision blurs as Ajo feels the pain course through the demon's body. In a rage, the demon prince charges Pahalia. The Deathwatch Astarte waits a moment, then throws his axe and follows behind it. The prince deflects the axe with the chaos magic of his staff and catches Pahalia by the left arm. The injured Astarte is overpowered with ease, as the artifact's aura was too much to bear. However, with Pahalia's right hand, he had drawn a combat knife and pierced the prince's armor under his raised staff arm. A smile gapes open from the prince's mouth, as his massive tongue slides out and coils around Pahalia's helmet.
I got you. Get off me!
Ajo feels the demon's elation. As the body stops twitching, Ajo's demon and others move in to feast upon the remaining Deathwatch. The prince commands a halt.
No! Leave them be! The shame of this day will bring me no end of pleasure.
He walks past the wounded and kneeling Deathwatch, dragging the corpse of their comrade behind him. They still cannot look upon him. The prince rips off Pahalia's helmet unceremoniously and tosses it back to the Deathwatch.
So you may never forget, little ones, here.
Ajo's demon turns to leave, and the vision fades. When the arch-militant awakes, he is drenched in a cold sweat, his muscles tight and sore as if from prolonged strain. Only 3 hours of his sleep cycle have passed.